Hey guys, what's going on? Kelly back here from Guys for Out Fishing. Today I'm fishing in downtown Athens, Ohio. I'm right behind Nelson Food Court. Gonna be throwing a buzzbait and a crappie rig today. Gonna see what I can get for you guys out here. There's a lot of variety of fish we could catch: spotted bass, largemouth, smallmouth, gar, you name it. We got a lot of fish in here, so hopefully we can get a couple different species for you guys and get on some fish. Got the skateboard right on the bike path, so access to a lot of spots. So we're gonna see what that can bring us. All right guys, so here's the first spot. It's pretty decent. It's got some nice wood down over there. That nice cut bank, that's what we're looking for today. Just a nice cut bank with a little bit of current. See if we can get some crappie, see if we can get some smallmouth. Get back to you guys. All right guys, so we're out on the water. I'm gonna start by fishing this wood with this little crappie jig. I have it about 1.5 feet down on a float. And honestly, I don't know if any crappie are gonna be in here because the water's pretty fast, but maybe a spotted bass will hit it too. You never know. All right guys, so today is not went to plan. I got snagged up in that dam. I caught a smallmouth on GoPro that wasn't even recording, and I've had a couple bluegill hits. So what I'm doing today is I'm fishing the Bobby Garland crappie baits, original baby shad. This is in the 2-inch length, and it's the diamond mist color. And all I'm doing is I'm just flipping it right into these shaded outcrops where these fish are just kind of gathered up. The Hocking River is extremely low, very, very low. I mean, I've never really seen it. Oh my God, that thing slapped it. I don't know what that was, guys. That was a freaking giant fish though. That thing came up and crushed it. He'll hit it on that freaking jig and retrieve too. A couple different retrieves you can fish with this, guys. You can fish a slower kind of raise and drop retrieve. You can fish a little pop and retrieve. It's my favorite. Just kind of the jig grab technique. We just kind of jig it twice and then can lift up, see if there's fish on it. There's a fish, guys. Oh. Looks like a largemouth. Awesome. There we go, you guys. First fish on camera. It's gonna be a largemouth on the Bobby Garland crappie magic baits. All right, guys. Glad that we got the first fish under our belt on camera. Hopefully we can get a couple more. Another fish, guys. That's looking like a bluegill. Look at that. That is a common bluegill. Just a normal old bluegill, guys. Not a sunfish, not a green, not a red ear. Just a normal old bluegill coming off the bank. Not bad. Feel the thump. So now, guys, we have 3 species under our belt. That's pretty cool. That bluegill just came right out of the shade line, right back here in some rocks. I let it sink, picked it right back up, and he was basically just chilling in there. So pretty neat. This crappie jig is actually proven to be pretty useful. Pretty happy with it, honestly. Didn't really think it was gonna be doing this good, but it's making me not want to throw the buzzbait, which is pretty interesting because I love the buzzbait. Oh my God. Oh my God, I hope you guys saw that. He's running right at me. Oh my God. Look at that, boys. That's a buzzbait in broad day. Buzzbait in broad day, guys. Let's go. That's awesome. That's a nicer one. That's a nicer smallmouth right there. God, I hope you guys can see that. That's a nicer buzzbait fish for you guys. I set the crappie jig down just for a second because there's a nice eddy up there where the current really slowed down. I figured there'd be a smallmouth hiding there just because they're out of the current right now. They're not absolutely in it because it's midday, but that is a sunny as heck smallmouth for you guys. Can't believe it. Love it. Love to see it. Release them for you guys. Oh my God. They're so ferocious in this river, man. Like if I were to catch like a 20-incher, it would probably just like knock my socks off. So hopefully we can get you guys another fish. All right, guys, so there's a common misconception that buzzbaits can only be fished in the early morning and in the evening, but buzzbaits are all around baits. I swear I've caught a ton of fish on buzzbaits in broad daylight. Like I said, it's 85 degrees out, the sun is blazing, it's almost 2 o'clock. It's in the middle of the day and the slowest time of the day when the fish just quit biting. I mean, you can sometimes get them to bite the buzzbait just because it's just a pure reaction strike, or it can also be a feeding strike. It just kind of depends on the mood of the fish at that time. That thing came out and plowed it, and I'm gonna lose this jig probably because it is fast and deep up there. I think I just broke my reel. Yeah, I just broke my reel. I just burned all my gears up. All right, guys, pretty disappointed. Just broke my Shimano Sahara 500 reel. I was snagged up in some cover. I'll include the footage, but I was snagged up in some cover, yanked it to try and get it out, and it just blew up my drag system. So it is completely out of service. So we're gonna have to just keep throwing the buzzbait today and seeing what that can produce. Hopefully quite a bit. Oh my gosh, that thing crushed it, guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I actually spooked him, I think. Another chunk smallie, boys. I actually I hooked him so deep that he cannot open his mouth. Not deep, but I actually hooked him twice, guys. Look at that. Once through the roof of the mouth right here, and once through the gill plate. So shouldn't be injured, but explains why he didn't fight as hard as I would have liked him to. Another nice smallie, guys, on the buzzbait. Just junked the old reel, but glad that this fish could pull through for me. Feeling pretty sad, but honestly, this makes it all worth it, guys. That's probably about a 13, 14 incher. Not too bad. He is angry, as they all are. Back to you guys. All right, guys, well, that is awesome. My confidence is pretty high now. I just ran it. I mean, he bent it. Look at that. He bent that bait. I just literally ran it parallel to the weeds. I got right out here in the middle of the water column, ran it right parallel to the weeds, and that's insanely fast current. Like, it's hard to get it through there and keep it on top. But he almost initially, I feel like he initially spooked because I kind of saw a wake before he hit, but maybe I just freaked him out. That was the exact cast I caught him on. I mean, I just barely rolled it past those weeds. All right, guys, I'm gonna start heading back. I actually am pretty freaking hungry, so I think I'm just gonna walk my way back, throw this topwater buzzbait along the bank, going upstream, which is usually not preferred, but I'm gonna head back to my skateboard, head back to the truck, go grab some freaking McDanks, get the heck out of here. See what we can do for you, boys. There he is. Second cast downstream, guys. Are you serious? Why would he hit that going downstream like that? Like, bro, I'm reeling it upstream. Why would you hit that? That's another largemouth, guys. A very, very small one, and one that has been caught many, many times. Look at his lips. I really hope I'm filming. I assume I am, but that was like my first cast I ever turned the camera on, so I'll see him later. Another one, guys. That one was actually kind of out in the middle. Another largemouth. Wow, I have not caught this many largemouth. He just popped off just like that. I haven't caught this many largemouth on a stretch in the Hocking in a very long time. So we got what, 3 largemouth and 3 smallmouth right now, guys. Not a bad fish. A little bit small, but he followed it all the way out. So not too bad, guys. Whoop. See you later, buddy.